So hello everyone. In our last video, we discussed about S3 storage, where we discuss how to create the bucket, uploading the data there, and then we discuss to sharing that particular bucket data with permanent lifecycle URL or time-based URL we discussed there. So let's explore some more feature of S3 bucket that make it so popular. Why the customer want for the cloud storage S3? So one of the feature there is a lifecycle management. If you go into the console here, there is one option in the lifecycle management. So before proceeding, let's start one create bucket in a very fast way. Do a revision, give you a revision of previous also test hyphen bucket. Okay, give any random name. Leave everything default. Everything has been discussed in previous video. Acknowledge and create bucket. It's very easy to create a bucket. Done. If you see here, go to the bucket management. Here is one thing is the life cycle rule. Option is the life cycle rule. So what is the meaning of this life cycle rule? Let's check here. Suppose upload here something also. I will go upload some object here. Upload, add file. First I will just do it. Upload this picture. So now what is showing me? Look here. It is showing me I have uploaded the file in standard class. So what does it mean, the standard class? So let's discuss about different classes. Okay, we discuss about different classes here. So we have, when we upload the data, we can upload in different class. By default, it goes to the standard. Other classes, S3 intelligent tiering, express zone, standard infrequent access, S3 one zone, and then three type of glacier. So where the difference? Costing. Everything, the all classes basically one is the access time and second is the cost. Highest cost but immediately available and more you can say durability and high availability. But as we move from this side to this side, time increase. The time. If we draw a chart here, na, I look here like I have a chart like this. So price and timing, like go this. We write here price increase, okay, and this is the access time decrease. This time decrease. Here access time is less. Sorry, we done it in the wrong way. If we design it again, here is the thing that we have to design. Is price is high at this side. Price is high at this side. We talk about here. So price is this one. It keep increasing. But access time decrease. This is the access time. It will take very less time to access the data in S3 standard. We talk about the S3 immediately available. When we move to the S3 glacier, it can take up to the hours. It can take up to the hours to retrieve the same data. But if we talk about the pricing, price is very less in Glacier, but and it keep increasing in the standard price is very high. So if we check in the pricing list also, it should be here. Yeah, look here. If we are saving the data in our standard, the cost per GB is 0.023. But if we as move down 0.023, then 0.0099, 0.00125. So price if we, when we reach here na, the price only becomes 0.010. Or you can see here, deep archive is a thing where the price only 0.00098. So that's why we always want, whenever data not accessing frequently, keep moving from one class to another class. Got the point? So that's why we configure X rules to save the cost. We can move our data from standard to Glacier. Data is frequently accessed, we keep it in the standard. But the data we have to access monthly, then we can move it to the Glacier or yearly basis. Maybe sometime require in lifetime, then put it in the Glacier deep archive. Clear? So for that purpose, what we do, we configure lifecycle rules here. We configure lifecycle rules. I go to the management. Here is the lifecycle rules. Got the point? How we can configure the lifecycle rules? So very simple. Just go to the create lifecycle. Give any name. Give any name right now. Just for the demonstration purpose. There is so many options. Limit the scope of the rule using one of the following filter. Means I just want to move the file from standard to any other, like deep archival, then infrequent access, then to the Glacier, and then to the deep archival. So just I want to use MP3 prefix, only the MP3 file or PDF file or anything. Or we can say all the objects that coming under this file should be archived or should move to the another class. Now come to the rule actions. Transition current version of object between storage class. Now what is this version? In next few minutes I'm going to explain you that also. Transition non-current version of the object, then expire current version of the object, or you can even put the permanently delete the object of non-current versions. If we say transition current version, you can see so many options here. We can add rules. Right now I have shown you whatever object we load goes by default, it goes to the standard. Otherwise the time of uploading there, we can set that also. I will show you that option also in a moment. We can say, okay, move the data into the infrequent access after 30 days. Automatically do that. If any of the file, any of the data we are not accessing frequently, then move it to the infrequent access after 30 days. You can add more rule. If still we are not using that data, if still we are not moving that data, move it to the flexible retrieval Glacier after 180 days. So it automatically keep checking the data that is not used. We can move that into the another storage to save the money. Again, deep archival. Okay, na? Okay, do the deep archival of that after 360 days. So in this way, you can see here the chart, what we have done. It is showing me here everything. So this helps us to save the storage cost by using the lifecycle management. So clear what we have done? We have done we move the data from one class to another class for the cost saving purpose. I have shown you the cost difference here also. So much difference. If same data is here in the standard, then we have to pay 0.023. But if put the same data into the one zone, then what is the cost? The cost is like you put it in the glacier, only the cost is 0.04, and if we put into the deep archive, cost reach here 0.00099. So very cheap as compared to standard. So to save the cost, we implement this life cycle rules. Hope clear? So this is about the life cycle. Next topic that I want to explain here, that is a version control. That is a feature of, or you can say, a sub resource of S3 bucket used to protect against accidental deletion or the overwrite of data. Versioning is used to preserve, retrieve, and restore earlier version of every object that you store in the S3 bucket. For example, I have one bucket. We put one file here today with some updates with the same name. Again, next day we update the same file with some new data and again upload here. So what happened by default? If versioning is not enabled, then it will override the previous file. Previous data goes and new file will be here. Third day we repeat the same thing. Then again previous file goes and we have a new file here. But what we want to keep all the versions. I want first day file also as it is. I want second day file also as it is, and third day file also I want to keep. So for that, versioning should be enabled. We maintain the version of all the files, of all the updates that we have to. After 10 you realize, no, my this file was okay. We have some problem in this file, so we can go there and can restore this file back. Or by mistake, if anybody delete this, so versioning also help us to retrieve that file back. Okay, so let's see something here, and then we move to the here. What we do, what we do, let's upload some file here. I have one file here only for this scenario. A version, I'll just make it empty now. I write hi, this is version 1 of, I write something here. So version 1. I just save this file and upload this file here. Upload, add file, version. I upload it here. Upload. That's it. Now check. So here you can see we have one file of only 29 bytes. Next day we again do something here. I just make it to 2. I just copy it and paste. Means we add some more here. Save it and again upload it. I again upload this file. Now you can check my previous file gone and current file is available only to access it. So this was the problem before the versioning. If anybody delete it, then we have no option to get it back. If we delete it, it asks me to delete it permanently, and we have to do the yes and done. But with the help of versioning option, we can solve all this issue. Either to keep the entire versions, we can keep different versions of the file, so we can preserve, we can retrieve, and we can restore the previous versions also when we are keep updating the file, and also protect it from the accidental deletion. Now check how. Just go to the property, and by default you can see it is a disabled. If you go here, so bucket can be in one of the three states, either in the unversion state by default, second is the versioning enabled state, and third is the versioning suspend state. By default unversion. But keep in mind, once we enable the versioning, it cannot be disabled. We have two options in the console, either to enable, either to suspend. By default it is unversion, no state, and unversion state. So you can see by it's a disabled. So when we click on edit and enable it, just simply we have to do this and save the changes. Now what the difference come here, come look here. We got one option of show versions. Before this we don't have this option. And if we check here, show versions, right now we don't have any version, and one thing, version ID is null. Version ID is null. So what I do now, I will update this file again. You can see the size is 1.15 kilobyte. So after enabling the version, what the change come, like take it version 3, control it, 3, and I update this file, control S. I update, load this file again, and add file, version, open, and upload. Okay, so succeed. We'll go back here. So you can see now this file is 59.84 byte. But where is the previous file? I say it protects us from the overwriting the previous file. So when we click on the show version, now you can see we have the previous version of 1.5 kilobyte also, and we have the new file uploaded is the 59.4 byte. Second difference, before the versioning, the version ID was null. But as we keep updating the file and uploading here, we will get a different version ID. Let's check more. I just updated. Let's say it's a version 4. And save this file. And again upgrade this file. I again upload this file. Upload, add file, version, and upload. Open. So now as many as version keep saving here, it will keep all that versions. Just wait. So that is the benefit of versioning. We keep all the versions. So if we want to access our previous version, after we can realize my first file was okay, now we have some file problem in the current version, so we can restore that file. So now you can see here, put the bucket, go to the version. Now you can see the file size is in MB 11.6 MB. If we see the versions here, show version, now we have two different files with different version. Now whichever file we want to access, go here, take the URL and can access that particular file. If you want some another version, I want to see my previous file, then again we can go here, take the URL and can access that file. So that is the thing that we get with the help of cloud storage S3 part. Clear? So by enabling, we get this option. Now come the thing, accidental deletion also available. I told you it protects us from the accidental deletion. Resource, sub-resource used to protect against anti-accidental deletion. So override, I have shown you, it never override, but it keep creating different version of the same file. So whenever we require the previous version, we can get it. And how it protects us from the accidental deletion. By mistake, what we have, suppose delete this file, either intentionally or unintentionally in your team, do this. So saying, ask for the confirmation, paste it here and delete. So now you say, oh, my file is gone. You will not see any file here now. So how it protect us from the accidental deletion? But see here, when we show version command, okay, you can see here all the files still here, nothing is gone, only it's going to the hidden mode. Or you can say like we delete the file from our folder, desktop or any partition, just has been moved to the recycle bin. So what we can do, right click on the recycle bin and we can restore the file back. This file is just like we have shifted to that particular recycle bin. So now, but when we say the disable mode, we're not getting the list of that file in the list here. So how we can do that? You can see here there is one file with the name of delete marker. There is one file with the name of delete marker. So what if we delete this delete marker, means restore file back. If just we delete this file, our all file, deleted file will be back here. Got it? So what we do? Just go here, select delete marker, delete that file, copy it, and right here, delete marker and delete the object. Done. So now check back, come here, the file is back. So in this way, now if we check the show versions, everything is here. Everything is here. So it protects us from the deletion of data accidentally, either intentionally or unintentionally. So now if we delete the file intentionally also, still it will remain somewhere in the storage. So it keeps charging the money from you. So how we can delete it permanently? Then you have to go here. If you delete from here, it will remain somewhere. It keeps charging the money from you. So what if you want to delete this permanently? If you delete it from here, and if you delete from here, it's still, I write here delete marker and I file will be still there. So how we can delete it permanently? Then show version. We have to choose each and every version one by one. Then we have to delete it. Then we have to delete it. Now see the option. It is asking me the option of permanent deletion. It is asking me For the option of permanent delete, you want to delete it? Yes, I want to delete it. I'm going to delete. You also do that. Otherwise, if you create the versions and do keep doing the practice, and you are only for the demonstration purpose, naturally bill will come to your account for this storage. If you are saving three versions, so means entire size of 1.5 KB, 2.85 KB, or 1. Or 11.6 KB. That storage that they are using, they will ask you for the bill of that. So as soon as you complete anything, always recommend to delete the resources, whatever resource you are creating. If it is a production, then depend on the condition, term and conditions. Here also, if we delete this file, then and delete it, go back to the bucket, show version, still available because we delete individual file. We delete it. Otherwise, what we have to do it? Go here and then delete. We have to we are observing now. We are getting two options. Either getting the option for delete only, or we are getting the option of permanent delete. So always look whatever whenever we are getting the option of permanent deletion, then means permanently that file will go. If we are getting the option of delete only, means for example, again I'm taking, just we are moving into the recycle bin of the system, but still it keep charging money from you. It keep charging money from you, create the bill for you. So delete permanently. So this is regarding the bucket different option. What more property you are getting here? Bucket versioning, tagging. You can enable the tagging here. Add tag. Suppose so which particular department this file belongs. Suppose this belongs to finance. So it will easy for us to retrieve the file easily, to find out that file easily. Now you can see tag has been added here. Default encryption level, you can edit that. Intelligent tiering configuration, server logging, cloud front. One more thing, that is the matrices. Now I had deleted everything, still it become zero. No data, no. Additional charts. Right now we don't have any object here. Requested matrix, nothing. We have no data there. I forget to show you at that time, but you can verify it. Logging option, crowd trail, event notification, and one best thing is the static website hosting. Static website hosting. By enabling this, we can host any static website. So this all we discuss about some feature in this video. We discuss about this versioning. We discuss about life cycle management rules. One more feature, many more feature are replication rule. For your backup, what you can do, you can enable the replication rules. Means you want to keep. Otherwise, by default, whenever you upload any data in the bucket, this particular Amazon keep the three copy in different three availability zones. I have shown you here, like in the versioning, where was that file? Look here. So by default, it keep the data in three availability zone. So if any problem come in one zone, your data should be available in other zone. But for more security, what you want? You want that my this particular data or bucket is not only in one region, it should be in another region also. So whatever update I do here, it automatically should replicate into the another region also. For that purpose, you can enable replication rules, inventory configuration, and other management. Matrices I have shown you, permissions already I have discussed with you. So I have already discussed in my previous session in previous video about the bucket policy. Hope this is informative for you. See you in the next video. Till then, have a good day.